If you don't understand this one mistake, you'll stay in debt forever. And I mean forever. Your income can double, your credit score can look perfect, but you'll still be paying someone else first every single month. Today, I'm going to talk to you like no banker, no debt consolidation company, and honestly, not many financials will. I'm not here to judge you or sugarcoat it. I want you to be free. Because if you don't see this for what it is, you're going to keep feeding the system that profits from you staying in debt for life. And I'm not okay with that. Hi, I'm Doina. I'm a financial educator, and I've sat at the table with families, professionals, business owners who make good money but always feel broke. And I've seen it up close and personal, and I want you to know that there's another way. So settle in. This is going to be an honest, real talk, not a 5-minute tips and trick video. This is going to be a roadmap. The roadmap I wish someone gave me years ago. And if you stay till the end, I'll show you exactly how you can make it your own plan too. Let's get into it. Let's start with something nobody wants to say out loud. Most North Americans live in debt as a permanent condition. And it's not just people with so-called bad money habits. It's professionals, families, people with 6 figures income. I've sat with clients who make $150,000 a year and can't sleep at night because of debt. Why? Because the system is designed that way. Right now, household debt in Canada is over $2.4 trillion. In the US, it's over $17 trillion. Consumer debt is rising even faster than wages. It's not just inflation, it's a business model. Think about it. The bank's goal isn't to have you pay off your debt quickly. Their goal is to keep you paying interest as long as possible. They want reliable customers who never leave. We've been sold a story that debt is normal, manageable, even beneficial. Buy now, pay later. Tap and go. Easy financing, no interest for 12 months, except most people don't pay it off in 12 months. So the first thing I want you to hear today is this. If you're in debt, you're not uniquely responsible or bad with money. You're normal. You're exactly the customer they designed these products for. But normal isn't working, and we need to choose something better. So let's name the number one mistake that keeps people stuck. It's confusing debt management with debt elimination. Let's be really clear on this. Debt management is about making the debt feel bearable, easier to carry. It's paying the minimum, getting a consolidation loan, moving balances to a lower rate card, refinancing your mortgage to pay off credit cards. Debt elimination is paying it off and closing the accounts. It's changing the behavior that created the debt. It's making it so you don't need debt anymore. Debt management is the system's gift to you. It feels like progress because it reduces the pain in the short term, but it doesn't get you free. This difference is everything. If you don't understand it, you'll stay in debt for life. Even if you keep getting better interest rates, even if you feel responsible because you never miss a payment. Let's talk about why debt management is so appealing. Why so many smart people fall for it. First, it feels good immediately. You go from panic, behind on bills, getting collection calls, to one payment you can handle. That feels like winning. And honestly, there's no shame in wanting that relief. Second, the system rewards it. Your credit score goes up when you consolidate. Your lender offers you more credit. They send you a letter congratulating you on your higher limit. That's not generosity. That's fishing. They want you hooked for life. Third, management feels responsible. You're paying, you're not in collections, you're doing the right thing. And that's true to a point. But if you're only paying the minimum, you're not reducing the total you owe meaningfully. You're buying time at a premium price. Debt management is triage. It stops the bleeding for now, but if you don't do surgery, you will keep needing bandages forever. Let's get really practical about what lifelong debt costs you. Let's say a $5,000 credit card balance at 19.99% interest, paying just the minimum, that can take over 20 years to clear, and you'll pay more than double in interest. And that's if you don't add anything new to the balance, which most people do. Now think about all your balances together, 20,000, 50,000, more. You're not just paying off purchases from last year. You're paying for a system that's designed to make you rent your lifestyle forever. And every dollar going to interest is a dollar not going to your investments. It's a dollar not going to your mortgage principals. It's a dollar that wouldn't allow you to travel, or it's a dollar that's not going to your kids' future or to your own peace of mind. That's the true cost of lifelong debt. It steals your options. It's not about the money. It's about the freedom. So, why doesn't everyone just pay it off? Why does elimination feel impossible for so many? First, let's acknowledge it's harder now than ever. Costs are high. Wages haven't kept up. The average family is spending over $1.85 for every $1 of disposable income of debt payments. That's unsustainable. Second, most people don't have the tools or knowledge. Financial literacy isn't taught in schools, and the industry doesn't want you to know this stuff. Third, there's a lot of shame around debt. People hide it, even from themselves. I work with people who didn't want to open their statements, who had envelopes piling up. I get it, it feels heavy. I've been there myself. Listen, if that's you, it's okay. You're not broken. You're not lazy. You're living in a system that profits from you being confused and exhausted. But here's the thing. The system is not coming to save you. You have to save yourself. And that starts with a new approach. Okay, let's talk about the shift, because this is where most videos or most advice stops short. They say stop spending so much or just pay off your debt, which sure sounds nice. But if you were that simple, you already have done it. Like my mentor says, if it was that easy, everyone would do it. We're going to go deeper right now. I want you to think about this like switching from treating symptoms to curing the disease. Management is pain relief, elimination is healing. But healing means changing habits, systems, beliefs. It means building new muscle. And yes, it will feel hard at times, but it's so much easier than living in debt forever, because that's really hard. So let's break it down step by step. And I mean step by step. I want you to be able to literally pause this video if you need to, do the step, then come back. This is your roadmap. Are you ready? Let's do it. Step 1, get complete clarity. Most people have no idea how much they actually owe. I'm not shaming you. This is normal. It's scary to look, but it's necessary. So let's do it. Get a notebook or open a spreadsheet or use an app, but do it. List every debt, credit cards, lines of credit, student loans, auto loans, personal loans, family IOUs, payday loans, anything. For each one, write your current balance, interest rate, minimum monthly payment that you make, and the due date. If you don't know the exact numbers, guess and confirm them later. Don't wait for perfection. Just start. Step number 2, identify the root cause. This is critical. Most financial plans skip this, but it's the heart of it. Why did you get into debt? Be honest. No shame here. Was it emergencies, underemployment, lifestyle inflation, keeping up appearances, family pressures, business expenses, emotional spending, poor planning, health crisis? Write it down, even if it's ugly, especially if it's ugly. Because if you don't know why you use that, you will keep repeating it, even if you pay off everything today. And I want you to be free forever. That starts here today. Step number 3, build a mini emergency fund. Here's where I lose some people. They say, Donna, I thought we're paying off debt. Why save? Because if you don't have any cash cushion, you will keep using debt for surprises. And there will be surprises because let's be honest, life is lifing sometimes. So I want you to build a small, accessible emergency fund first. $500 to $1,000 minimum. It doesn't have to be in a fancy account. It can be in a savings account or even in an envelope. This isn't your forever emergency fund. It's your stop the bleeding fund. Because the number one reason people can't get out of debt, they keep going back to it when life happens. This fund breaks that cycle. You can start selling stuff, skip takeout for a month, pause streaming services, whatever it takes to get that $500 to $1,000. Step number 4, choose your payoff strategy. Now that you stop the bleeding, let's plan the attack. There are 2 popular strategies. You probably heard them. Debt snowball, you pay minimums on everything, attack the smallest balance first. When it's gone, roll that payment onto the next smallest. It's motivating because you see wins early. And there's debt avalanche. Pay minimums on everything, attack the highest interest debt first. Saves you the most money long term. Both work. Choose one that fits you. But here's what I often recommend to clients: a hybrid strategy. Start with the smallest balances that free up a significant monthly payment. That's a win and cash flow boost. Then switch to highest interest debt. There's no perfect system. The perfect one is the one that you will stick to. Step number 5, automate minimum payments. This is a simple but powerful trick. Set up automatic payments for all your minimums. Why? Because you can't afford late fees. You can't afford hits to your credit score, and you don't want mental clutter. Automation makes it default. Set it and forget it. Your brain has better things to focus on. Then manually throw in extra money at your target debt every month. Step number 6, track your progress. Humans are visual creatures. We need to see progress. Use a spreadsheet if that's your thing, a debt payoff app, or even a giant thermometer on your fridge that you color in as balances drop. This might sound silly, but it works because paying off debt can feel slow and boring. You need to see your wins and stay motivated. Make it a game. Compete with yourself and reward yourself cheaply when you hit milestones. Step number 7, increase your margin aggressively. This is the big one, and it's where most people give up. You need margin, the gap between what you earn and what you spend. You can increase margin in 2 ways: lower your expenses and increase income. Ideally, you should do both. Cutting expenses doesn't mean living like a monk forever, but it means making short-term sacrifices for long-term freedom. Examples: cancel unused subscriptions. You're not using them anyways. Negotiate your internet or your phone bill. Meal plan and batch cook. Buy used instead of new. Delay upgrades. Lower your housing cost if you can. Use public transit more. Cut takeout. Increasing income, this can be things like overtime, freelance gigs, selling services, renting a room, babysitting, weekend work, selling unused stuff. These aren't forever. They're your escape plan. They're the price of buying back your freedom from lenders. Step number 8, make it emotional. This part is always overlooked, but is the glue that holds the whole plan together. Money is emotional. Debt is emotional. Shame, stress, fear, relief. You can't treat this like a spreadsheet problem alone. You need to define your why. Why do you want to be debt free? To sleep better? To model financial literacy for your kids? To retire early? To travel more? To have peace of mind? Write it down. Put it somewhere visible. Talk about it with your partner. Feel it. Let it motivate you. Because there will be days you want to give up. Your why will keep you going. Okay, and now that we have the roadmap, I want to give you unconventional, real-world tips that work. These are the kind of things I see clients use that don't show up in most personal finance one-on-one videos. These aren't get-rich-quick schemes. They're real, practical, sometimes overlooked, and incredibly effective. Ready? Let's go. Tip number 1. Declutter to pay debt. Sell your excess stuff. Seriously, your home is probably a gold mine of items you don't use. Go room by room. Be ruthless. Clothes, electronics, toys, furniture, tools, books. List them on Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji, or Craigslist. You choose. I've seen people raise $500 to $5,000 this way. That's not theory. That's real. One client funded the entire mini emergency fund in 2 weeks just by decluttering. Bonus, less clutter reduces stress. You gain mental space while gaining financial breathing room. Tip number 2, extreme meal planning challenge. Food spending is one of the easiest places to find money for debt. But I'm not just talking about eat out less. That's obvious. I mean, taking on a 30-day extreme meal planning challenge. For 30 days, commit to cooking every meal at home, planning each week in advance, using what's already in your pantry and freezer first, limiting yourself to say $50 to $75 per week per person. And yes, that's tight. It's supposed to be. You're breaking habits. The average North American family spends hundreds eating out every month. Redirect that money. Put it straight to your target debt. Even better, you learn cooking skills, discover cheap recipes you actually like, and reduce food waste. And you get to spend time with your family. Tip number 3, the 90 days no new debt pact. Here's something radical, but incredibly effective. Make a pact with yourself. No new debt for 90 days. No credit cards, no buy now, pay later, no lines of credit. If you can't pay cash, you don't buy it. It sounds scary, I know, but it's eye-opening. You'll start seeing where your real priorities are. It's a detox. It resets your relationship with spending. Even if you sleep and use that once, don't quit. Restart the 90 days and track it. It forces you to plan, save, delay gratification. Those are core debt freedom skills. You're not telling yourself never. You're telling yourself not now. And that discipline pays off in freedom later. Tip number 4, income smoothing for variable earners. A lot of people struggle with debt because their income is irregular. Contractors, freelancers, salespeople, seasonal workers. You know, the feast or famine cycle. Here's how you can break it. Income smoothing. Instead of spending everything as it comes in, funnel all income into a separate holding account. Then pay yourself a fixed salary each month. Even if it's lower than you like at first, you'll build consistency. It reduces panic months where you turn to credit. It forces you to save during good months to cover lean ones. It's a simple system shift that can save you thousands in debt. Tip number 5, the 1 month ahead challenge. Here's an unconventional goal most people don't think about. Aim to get 1 full month ahead on your expenses. Instead of always using this month's pay for this month's bills, save enough so you're paying this month's bills with last month's income. That gap reduces stress massively. It breaks the paycheck to paycheck cycle that forces people to use credit in emergencies. It doesn't happen overnight, but if you treat it like a mini goal, it creates stability. And stability keeps you out of debt. Even $500 ahead is better than zero. Build it step by step. Tip number 6, cash envelope system. Beyond groceries. Most people think cash envelopes are just for groceries, but you can expand it to other things like hobbies, kids' activities, eating out, fun money, gas. By allocating cash physically, you force awareness. When envelope is empty, you simply stop. It sounds old school, but it works precisely because it limits your ability to mindlessly swipe. It also makes you feel the spending in a different way. That friction is good. It slows you down. Tip number 7, accountability partner. Debt is isolating. Shame thrives in secret. One of the best things you can do, tell someone you trust, invite them to check in monthly. It could be a friend, a partner, a sibling, a colleague. You don't need to share every detail, but say, I'm trying to pay off $12,000, for example. Can I update you every month? Just knowing that someone will ask you about it keeps you honest. It reduces impulse spending. Tip number 8, renegotiate everything. People don't realize how negotiable most monthly bills are. Call your internet provider, your phone company, your car insurance, your credit card company. At work, ask for promotions. Ask for fee waivers. I've seen clients cut $100 to $300 a month in one afternoon of calls. That's money you redirect to debt forever. Don't assume you have to pay what you're paying. Ask. You'd be amazed how often they say yes. Tip number 9, pause retirement contribution temporarily. It's controversial, I know, but let's talk real life, okay? If you're paying 20% interest on credit cards while earning 7% in investment, mathematically, it doesn't math, okay? For some, it makes sense to pause retirement contributions temporarily while attacking toxic debt. This is case by case, okay? I'm not saying stop your pension matching if your employer offers it. Don't give up free money. But if you're drowning in high interest debt, free up cash flow. Crush it fast, then resume contributions with more room. It's about prioritizing. This isn't forever. It's tactical. Tip number 10, mindful spending audit. One of my favorite exercises for my clients. Print out last month's bank and credit card statements. Highlight every once purchase in bright color. You'll be shocked. It's not about judging yourself. It's about seeing patterns. Ask yourself, would I rather keep doing this or be debt-free faster? This awareness alone can reduce hundreds in spending each month. It's not about saying no to everything forever. It's about choosing consciously. Tip number 11, delay, don't deny. Debt payoff doesn't mean saying no to everything you love. It means saying not now. When you want something big, write it down. Wait 30 days, see if you still want it. Often you won't, or you'll have a cheaper idea, or even better, you will save for it. This practice reduces impulsive debt. Tip 12. Use unexpected money wisely. You got a tax refund, you got a bonus at work, gifts, rebates. Most people see this as fun money. Retailers count on that. Decide now, any windfall goes to debt. You'll make massive leaps this way without feeling deprived monthly. You're not robbing yourself of fun, you're buying freedom faster. I know this was a long video, and if you're still here, thank you. Truly, it means you're serious. You now have a roadmap. You have practical strategies. You know the number one mistake to avoid. But I know it can still feel overwhelming. Personal finance is personal. Your numbers, your goals, your life. If you want more personalized help, I offer a 1-hour financial roadmap session. In that session, we don't talk in theory. We get real. We look at your debts, your income, your spending. We build a plan that actually works for you. The link is in the description below. If you got value from this video, please like it. It helps more people see it. Comment below with your biggest debt challenge. I love to hear from you. And subscribe for more videos on real, practical strategies to help you take back control of your money and your life. You don't have to live in debt forever. You deserve freedom. And it starts with this kind of honest conversation. Thanks for being here. See you in the next video.